Summer Rain with another exciting video. As you can see, I'm in my PJs and I'm comfortable. I didn't go for a walk today, which isn't a bad thing because I'm tired. So instead of doing a long walk, I decided to do like 45 minutes of strength training and then put on some PJs and just relax. In doing so, I thought, well, you know what? I promised my friend a meal. So I am gonna make some oven roasted asparagus with garlic, and then I'm going to make a pan seared chicken breast and top it off with habanero mango sauce, pineapple sauce, habanero mango pineapple sauce. And here we go. So I have already lined a disposable pan, and then I put 2 tablespoons of oil of your choosing. I usually use vegetable oil if I'm gonna do like basic cooking. If I'm gonna do specific a specific recipe, I'll do olive oil, I'll use sesame oil. So with this, since I'm just going to roast some asparagus, that's why I'm using vegetable oil. So I take and mince garlic as finely as I can, and I just sprinkle that at the bottom because at this point I'm just wanting the essence of the garlic, and plus it's gonna flavor, it's gonna mix up with the oil, it's gonna flavor the oil as well as my asparagus. I try my best not to put any salt, pepper, and all that stuff on fresh vegetables because I like to just eat the vegetables as is. And if I have a secret ingredient that I'm gonna put on top, and that's gonna give all the flavor that I need. So I already rinsed off my asparagus. So now I'm going to lay them in the pan, and asparagus is super, super delicious. I think they taste like green beans, but that's just my taste. So here we go. My oven is already set for 400 degrees. And so I preheat it, but now I'm going to lower it to 350. And I didn't realize there's so many, but it'll shrink a little bit. And then I will pop it in the oven. All right, so now it's I do my sauce and then I pop it in the refrigerator so it can all marry together as I'm preparing the rest. So I cheat a little bit. I get this mango chutney, which is amazing, right? And I usually do like, depending on how much chicken, I think I'm gonna have like 4 things in there. So enough for the 4. So if we're looking at it, that's probably 4 tablespoons of this mango chutney if you can find it. Or if you want to go all out, you can make your own mango chutney, but it takes a while. I found the hottest habanero hot sauce. You can use fresh habaneros if you want. And however, the grocery store did not have really good habaneros. So I found this stuff, and that is 1 tablespoon. This here is delicious. This comes from it's a small batch fermenters. This is a hot sauce from Canada, and I was able to find this at a hot sauce store, and I tasted it. It was delicious, and I said, you know what? It's pineapple habanero. So bam, 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 and we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of that. And so pretty much mixing that all together, basic sauce. So just like it's a basting sauce, because this is going to go over the chicken after I fry it all up. This is like super delicious. I want to try it so much. And it has chunks of mango in there. It has, oh my goodness, deliciousness. I'm using my phone, so somewhere in this video I'm going to probably chop it up because it's just easier just to let it process. And so I'm going to pause and then I'm going to come back. Okay, I'm back. So last night I went ahead and seasoned my chicken, and I love building flavors. So my flour, and I use a gluten-free flour. I didn't have any panko, so we're gonna make this work. So gluten-free, I use gluten-free flour. You can use whatever flour you desire. But when you do your flour and season it, you wanna make sure you incorporate all your seasonings into the flour so you don't see any, your flour should no longer be white. It should have like a muddy or dirty looking, but not dirt, you already know. So inside of this mixture, I have, I wrote it down, salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, garlic, I love garlic, a little bit of salt, and I usually kind of create my own seasoning as opposed to buying them already all mixed together, because they add these anti-caking agents, just so they don't connect together or bind together. And so when I do it individually and I buy them, they may have the caking agent, but it doesn't say it. It just says chili powder, it just says garlic powder. So I rather mix it together myself in the end. I also do an egg, same thing. But in my egg, I only put garlic powder, and I scramble up one whole egg, and then I use water to loosen it up a bit, because all we're using the egg for is a binding agent. So I do the dry wet dry method, and again, start out with seasoned chicken, right? Same mixture, so it looks like that. So I'm doing dry. This is hot. And I use this paper plates because instead of, you can use glass plates, but I like to less mess, right? Dry. Wet. I always use a glove. Even though I wash my hands, are just messy. Wet. Then I have a spoon. Put you back over here, turn my fire down. And oh, you want to make sure your pot's nice and hot. So nice and coated. I usually press a little bit. I don't like too much coating because I'm gonna put it in the oven, so all of those flavors are gonna marry. So dry, wet, dry, I have like a nice little coating. You can make it thicker if you want. If you use panko, you're gonna have a thicker crust. And then I lay my chicken in the pan. And you hear the nice sizzle. I already flour tested it, and you can hear it. So in 10 minutes, a lip, boop, 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 and flip again, and then we're done. So I am going to finish doing my dry, wet, dry method, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back, and you can see, gloves again, nice crispy chicken. Now this one was the first one, so my pan was super hot, and so usually you'll have one that, if you do what I did, you'll have a darker piece chicken. But now this, I think, is gonna be a very impressive meal. Oh goodness gracious, this is gonna be super great. So what I will do for presentation, I'll make a little bit more sauce. So for the plate, and then see that one that we cooked up? I'll make some for the plate so that it would be at the bottom. So when you sop it all up, it'll be delicious. So we'll be back. This is the roasted asparagus. And you see how the garlic toasted in the oven? And oh my goodness, it's so delicious. Mind you, I did not put any salt. I did not put any pepper. I just used the vegetable oil. The asparagus tastes like asparagus with that hint of garlic because the garlic, oh goodness gracious, marinated inside of that oil, and it's delish. So stop salting your vegetables. Just eat them naturally. And plus it'll save you on the sodium intake. This is delicious. Try it. I will follow this up with the chicken because it's about to come out of the oven. I'm back with the chicken dish. So basically a fried chicken cutlet with it's habanero, mango chutney, jalapeno, pineapple, with cheddar and Parmesan cheese. I sauced my plate for presentation, and what you see is fresh parsley mixed in with parsley and cilantro, parsley and cilantro mixed with the mango chutney habanero sauce. Bon appetit! Hope you enjoyed this video, and I really enjoyed making it because, oh my goodness, I can't wait to see the faces on my friends' face when they're eating these. So have a great day, and if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.